Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Binding of Isaac. Most people want me to play Cain right now. I don't know how recently I played Cain. I don't know anything about it, but I'll do it because, I can't play Isaac every time as much as I might like to. Remote detonator allows us to detonate our bombs whenever we choose. It gives us 5 bombs, so that's nice, but it's not generally one of my favorite spacebar items. For now, we're stuck with it though, because not like I wouldn't pick it up. If only to get it out, not only to get it out of the pool, but to get the 5 bombs. Because everyone needs 5 more bombs, except when you have 99 bombs, then you don't need any more bombs. So, we have it, at least, I guess. We're key rich. I did do enough of a run off camera to get Devil Room, and thus we can see Angel Rooms right away, which, that could be fun. So I'm going to hit that up, absolutely. I mean, I don't have control over it, but I will happily take whatever an Angel Room wants to bestow upon me that isn't the Bible. And even then, I'll touch it. Although I might take the Bible over the remote detonator. I don't know. Depends how late we get it. Of course, we can't get it on this floor, because this floor, there is no chance of going to the Devil or Angel Room unless we get a teleport there through, like, the Joker or the Curse Room. So it's not a concern yet. Place a bomb here. Note I don't have to worry because remote detonator. There we go. That's how you handle it very nicely. Of course, it's nice with a remote detonator because you don't have to time your placement, which is normally a bigger concern, because if I just stood there, I would have bombed myself to death with those 2 bombs, but instead I didn't, which sounds much nicer to me. Of course, I'm going to explore the whole floor because maybe we come into some money and find that we can get a candle or something nice in the shop. Or, just maybe there's a Curse Room teleports us to the Angel Room that contains Sacred Heart. Maybe there's just nothing. I guess I should play this. I'll do it twice. It has to pay out if you get down to half of a heart, but of course, yeah, that's not happening. So, yeah. Sacrifice rooms are terrible. They're not worth your time. Unless you have invincibility, then you can get through it very easily and get the drop. No problem. But still, they're garbage. Oh, right. 3 cents does not put us in shop territory, but it does put us in arcade territory for the next floor, so that's really nice. Because as Cain, we have better gambling, we have only good or neutral pills, and we now have an Eternal Heart for a health up. Awesome. Health up when we enter the next floor. So hopefully the arcade spawns, and hopefully we can get a bunch of pills from it, hopefully. Or, if it's a fortune teller machine in there, that'd be great, because we always win on it with the lucky foot. Alright, so I'm going to do this. Use my last bomb for it. Get the bigger blast radius to get all the money so we can go to the shop on this floor, and we get the secret room which contains the Book of Belial, and I will take the Book of Belial. That will add 2 damage to our damage, I guess, on use. Once every 3 rooms maximum, and it is pretty good. It also increases our chance of getting a deal with the Devil or Angel Room to spawn, which is very nice. So I'm excited about this item. We have a library. I'm gonna touch telepathy for dummies so it never appears again in this run. But other than that, that was kind of disappointing. I kind of wanted to be looking for some soul hearts before this fight, but hopefully I can do this without taking damage. It is blue famine, so it won't spawn any enemies, but it's going to be charging a lot and approaching us a lot more. And then when it turns into the head state, it's going to spray rather than a constant pattern, so I could get screwed out of a dodge there. Still, it should be, I could get screwed out of a dodge, but it's probably pretty easy. By the way, today on the channel, you're going to see Paranautical Activity, and then no Angel Room or Devil Room. Then you're going to see Mirror Match at 5 p.m. Eastern. Paranautical Activity is at the normal second video time of 1 p.m. Eastern. So yeah, that does mean 2 Isaac videos today, and the reason for that is just that it's a special one that's, yeah, you'll see. And many of you at least. Maybe not most of you, because a lot of you don't follow me on Twitter, so it was kind of discussed there. Stigmata, health up and damage up. That's pretty awesome. It's a small damage up, but a damage up nonetheless, and the health up is always nice and acceptable. So yeah, you'll see there'll be 3 videos. One will be the mirror match, of course, and then Paranautical Activity. And the reason for that is that currently, like just right this very last few days actually, my internet is just like broken basically, and the upload does not work very well. So it was taking me 6 hours to upload those like 7 gig Ratchet and Clank videos, and I just don't want to go through all that time right now. Just for today, there's going to be a technician in the next, well, today, as far as like the day this video goes out, there's going to be a technician coming out to hopefully fix it, so I can upload right away. But if it doesn't get fixed right then, I will just continue uploading and taking 6 hours, which is no fun, honestly, but it's what must be done sometimes. So we're going to win every time on this fortune teller. The devil is the same as the Book of Belial. Note the two do not stack. Justice, okay. 4 types of drops, that's good. Okay, the tower, no thank you. The devil again. I can't possibly take both of them. Soul hearts are what I want most. So yeah, Paranormal Activity is a smaller file in general, so I'm absolutely going with that, just for the convenience of not having to leave my computer on overnight, not having to worry about things too much in general, and hopefully my internet will just be fixed. Darn it, I was really hoping for the Joker. Alright, I'm just going to use this. It's a waste at the moment, but still. I will keep the stars over the devil. So, yeah, smaller files, just easier for me right now. Although I'll only do it for like 1 day. And if it doesn't get fixed tomorrow and we're just stuck with slow internet for a while... Only my upload is slow, by the way. And it's really slow. Yeah, I'm only gonna do Paranormal Activity for a day, though, right now. And then I'll just be back to Ratchet and Clank no matter what. Stars will teleport us to the item room, that's what I want. I could blow up the blood donation machine. I could go a little harder on it because I do have a lot of soul hearts right now. So yeah, that's just kind of an update on what's going on with stuff. It is Friday. Yeah, it's going to be Friday for this video. Don't do me like this. You are just... This is very dirty of you. I don't appreciate what you just did. Yeah, I have a bunch of money, but you didn't give me the blood bag that I was very much hoping for. So I blew it up, which was kind of a waste of a bomb. There are three places for the top secret room, and I don't have 3 bombs, so I'm just not going to look for it, sadly. I guess it's away we go then. A curved horn, by the way, is +2 damage, just not like, actually, the Book of Belial, because it's +2 outside of the damage formula, whereas the Book of Belial is within the damage formula, and thus conveys a little bit more than +2, whereas curved horn is always +2 exactly. Interesting little facts about the code. This is awful. I'm going to go to the item room. Dead Sea Scrolls. Alright, so I'm going to kill you with my cube of meat. It's protection and damage to any enemy. Then we walk into the wall using it. Cool, we got a free soul heart for it. Anyway, you walk into the wall when using Dead Sea Scrolls, and you like hold into the wall, because just in case it's kamikaze, you won't take damage. So, you know, just nice things to know. And that's something you just kind of pick up once you know all of the items that Dead Sea Scrolls can activate, and which ones are harmful. And mostly the harmful ones are exclusively the kamikaze. And, I mean, kamikaze is a good item. Of course, it's not something you can count on or really use effectively when you're getting it from Dead Sea Scrolls. So it's just kind of a risk when you pick up Dead Sea Scrolls to use, and the reason you use it is because it could give you the soul heart from the Book of Revelations or the nail, like it just did for me. So it's a nice thing to just kind of try and get. Of course, it could also teleport you, which would be annoying, but in this case it wouldn't be a huge deal. It's not like I have the D6 or anything. And one thing it can't do is use the D6. Some time ago, or some people still believe, because I don't know where it came from, but someone thought it or other, and you can't get the D6 from the Dead Sea Scrolls, which is fortunate because, I mean, still you could just use it outside the room and not worry about it, but you just can't get it, so it's not something to worry about at all. Still can't be greed in here, and fortunately, Mom's Purse is a good Trinket. Death. Alright, so we will do the challenge room. Mom's purse allows us to hold 2 trinkets, so I will pick up the Blue Baby Soul from that other room, and then I'll go do the challenge room using the Death card. I'm going to use a trick to spawn all 3 waves at once, and then just straight up kill everything at once with Death, because that does significant damage to every enemy in the room, and I won't have to worry. So that's nice. Now we pause. Hear all of the sounds. Oh no, I don't want you to quit, and then we just press Q, and we have to kill these guys because they were invincible when I used that. That's fine. Lovers. Hey, cool. That'll get us back to full health. Fine by me, and we still have 15 cents for the next shop, which is going to be a 50% chance of containing greed. This one still couldn't, but next shop is the first time it can. Secret room next floor cannot. And then after that, the secret room is a 33% chance. And of course, you can't fight greed 2 floors in a row, unless the second of the 2 is an XL floor. Because the XL floor counts as the second of the 2 floors, and thus you skip a floor, essentially, when you get an XL floor. Which is interesting, considering XL floors, when you reroll them using the Forget-Me-Now, take you back to the first floor. That's just something that was coded in to do that. It wouldn't make sense if it weren't specifically designed to do that as kind of like an exception. Wasting a ton of resources for this chest, probably not worth it, gonna be honest. Range up, you know, that's not bad. Kane does need range, because he starts with pretty low range. We're gonna get our second cube of meat here. I was hoping that that was gonna be a fighting room before this, though, because then I would have actually gotten a Book of Belial charge. But one thing I am trying to do is use the Book of Belial a lot more liberally. Because, I mean, with a 3-room charge, it's not like it's something that you need to save perfectly or use optimally, since it's not the D6. So I'm just kind of starting to use it whenever I'm annoyed instead of only for bosses, because that's kind of a waste. Then again, I do want to have it for bosses, because the +2 is nice, and then whatever. So don't attack me. Hopefully we get an angel room with Sacred Heart, of course. That's half the prophecy. Half the prophecy. Alright, Scapular. Good item. Not going to complain about it. It is a good item for sure. That'll give us a soul heart whenever, once per room maximum, we get down to half of a red heart. Or if we somehow, some way along the line, get rid of our all of our red hearts, it'll just activate when we would die, because we had only soul hearts. So it would activate when we lose our last soul heart. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. And there's nothing I can do about that. I just lost an item room, a shop, and a boss room. And then potential other goodness that could have happened there. So now we're a lot further behind than we might have been, and that sucks. Of course, the Lucky Foot does not prevent you from getting telepills. And telepills is the only teleportation that takes you to the Ayamera room. Like, when the Stars card or the Hermit card or something, when those turn into random teleports, those don't take you to the Ayamera room. So, you know, the PhD prevents you from getting telepills, which is nice of it, because that can happen. I don't like you, Ayamera room. By the way, when we picked up our second cube of meat, it turned our cube of meat into a ball of meat that shoots along with us while still blocking tears and damaging enemies on contact. So that's pretty nice. Definitely my favorite level cube of meat, and hopefully I don't fight any more horsemen so that I don't lose any more boss drops, essentially, because I'm not taking them. I don't take past cube of meat number 2. Still, that was really sad. Oh, now we get the PhD, so that'll identify the pill for us. So then I don't have to use it just in case I don't want to, but I will use it, because Bombs with Key having 8 keys is nice. So basically, that is not entirely useful in most ways, because it's not going to change telepills since we already saw it. It'll still identify pills for us, but it doesn't change any pill effects differently from the Lucky Foot, so it's still just going to make... I mean, our pills are going to be the same as they would have been without it. What it will do is identify them, and what it will also do is get us more money from blood donation machines when we use them. Which is an interesting side effect that a lot of people either don't know or don't remember, or just is overlooked in general. Library, Monster Manuel, come on. The game is not working with me. It's not greed, it's the notched axe, though. Gosh, this is just... This game right now is not doing me any favors. If only I'd taken the Necronomicon, that would have been totally worth it. I mean, it still might be totally worth it, but it's just not something that I'm into right now. If we pick up a death card, or if... I wouldn't use the sun card for it. Maybe I'll do it anyway, I don't know. We also missed the possible arcade on that second floor, if I didn't already say that. That's something I'm very upset about, because, you know, fortune tellers or just general gambling stuff that would have been nice as Kane with a lucky foot. So that I Am Error Room really screwed us. Of course, if you're trying to play to win, which I'm not, I'm just playing to do cool stuff mostly, don't use that pill in that situation until you've already done everything. Or just don't use pills in general unless you're Kane, but still, wait to use them until you're ready to lose things. Oh gosh darn it. You gazing globins are big jerks. Okay, you I'm gonna handle. We're gonna go to the curse room. Hemorrhaging health, the Bible. So we do have an angel room on this floor. Bible's not gonna be useful for us, because even if I used it to get flight, I'd still take damage going out. It's only going in that you don't take damage for flight with curse rooms, sadly. And it's not the mom floor, so I can't use it to kill the boss immediately. We are going to get a little Gish here, though. That's my favorite familiar, probably. Shooting Slowing Tears, not doing much damage, but Slowing Tears are great. Because those slow enemies, go figure. Who would have guessed? So this is going to be pretty quick thanks to the Book of Belial and Curved Horn, which we are going to keep the Curved Horn. Once we get the Polaroid, we do get our Angel Room. And it's the Relic. Alright, no complaints about that. The Relic will give us a Soul Heart after every 4 rooms. Everyone's following Blue Baby Soul, because that's just kind of what happens. Away. Yeah, I didn't go to the challenge room. I know. We do have an arcade. I'm going to spend some time in there. Because, I mean, I don't know what our pills necessarily are or are not. But if we can get some, or if it's a fortune teller, that'd be great. So I'm just going to play this exclusively. Hope for some health drops, those would be nice, so I can play the blood donation machine. But pretty flies, pills, those are the things I want the most. And if I get the dollar, I guess I'll play a bunch of the Skull game in hopes of getting a bunch of hearts, so that I could get a blood bag or IV bag, really more a blood bag at this point. But I'm just going to leave. If we find health laying around somewhere, then of course I'll take some time to pay the blood donation machine a very long visit, if possible. That was really bad damage, taking damage to a guts. Terrible. I'm just not playing well today, I guess. I need Isaac as a crutch. Isaac is so good. Or Sacred Heart as a crutch. That's also very good. Alright. Challenge room, which could contain an item, which is why you check a challenge room, even if you don't fight it. You always look. And then you're handled, and we can go to this chest. Oh yeah, Mr. Mega, we picked that up. So that gave us 5 bombs. It also made our bombs larger. They have a larger blast radius, do 50 more damage. That teleport is actually pretty appealing to me. And I'm going to tell you why. Now, I guess, because once we find the boss room, of course it's the mom fight on this floor. And what is different about the mom fight is when you kill the boss, the doors just disappear. You can't leave the room unless you have a teleport. And once you have that teleport, and you use it to get out of the room, what's awesome is that if you got a devil or angel room after the boss fight, which you guys will be able to hear and I won't, because you'll hear the sounds, I just don't hear the sounds of this game while I'm playing. Because it's quiet and I talk over it and stuff. Yeah, anyway. We could get that devil or angel room if it's still there. You know, of course we'd have to have gotten it in the first place, but that's, you know, not necessarily the point. Compass is awesome. Shows us the location generally of all the icon rooms without showing us how to get to them. I'm going to complete the floor before I do the boss room. Just give me an item quickly, please. I only had 10 cents, so... I mean, he doesn't have to pay out at this point. Nice, okay. Health up, happy with health up. Almost walked onto the spikes as Oh, cool, the shop isn't greed because greed's in the secret room. And I might get that money if I spend some time with the blood donation machine. But we'll see if I do that or not. These dudes caused me some problems recently, so I'm going to do my best to kill them as quickly as possible without worry. Oh, man. Still had to worry. See what the... Okay, it's health up. Alright, then. So now we know there's a health up pill in the rotation, which is awesome. Of course, there's no way for me to get more of it, unless I spend some time with one of those slot machines that are kind of a big resource hog and then a risk to access, but might be worth it if we could get more pills, get health ups and stuff. Another key, which I will definitely take. Yum heart. Alright, fine. We'll use it once to get that heart of recovery, and then we'll be on the way. I mean, getting a charge for our Book of Belial doesn't actually matter right now since we're taking teleport into the boss fight, so that we can leave and hopefully get an angel room with Sacred Heart. But if not, I mean, I'd be happy with a lot of devil room items. I'd be very happy. No reason to go to the shop. I mean, I understand that it's not greed. There's no reason not to, I guess, except that it wastes a key, which is a pretty good reason, I'd say. Oh my gosh, you've got to be kidding me. We only have 3 bombs, so we can't really farm the greed in there very effectively. Still would be worth it. I'm gonna do it, actually. Just so I can play this beggar. Of course, I'll find out if he wants to pay out in 2 cents, because that would save me a lot of effort. Nope. So now he has to pay out within the next 5 cents. Good to know. 3 bombs, so we get 3 fights here. I wouldn't take a Steam sale. I'm hoping this is super greed. It's not super greed. Okay, so the idea behind farming greed is that we kill greed, but we don't kill all of the enemies that it spawns. So we leave one of these hoppers alive, or both of these hoppers alive, or whatever. Ha, you hit me, but I didn't have any money to lose. So we leave an enemy, at least an enemy, maybe more, alive, and then we just leave the room, and then we go back in. Since we didn't technically complete the room, greed just respawns and we can do it all over again. Now, of course, this is much better when you have the D6, and of course, don't take the Steam sale or the quarter, because those things are what you need, what you want most in normal greed farming situations. Right now, we're just doing it for money. But normally, I would be doing this to get Steam sale or quarter drops so that I'd have items to reroll with my D6 and then get a ton of beautiful items eventually. 11 cents. That doesn't put us to shop territory yet. 12 cents. I mean, unless I take a lot of damage right now with this last try, I will say that... ooh, that was close. We might be fine. That is enough. I didn't finish the room because maybe I find a way to come back in. I doubt I will, but still. We're going to check out the shop, because we definitely can now. And hopefully that will give us... The candle would be nice, I guess. It's not the candle. But what it is I'll take the treasure map. Treasure map's really good with our compass. It'll show us the full layout of the floor, so we'll see the full floor, which rooms are which, and the only thing it won't show us is how to get to them. Or no. We know how to get to them now. Ladder. No, not necessary. I don't want it. No reason not to take it. I could get a couple cents, but what do I need them for? Nothing. Okay, so what we don't see is the top secret room. We see everything else. And now I can't use the teleport to get out, and then even if I did, when I picked up the Book of Belial again, I would just have to refight the challenge room, which would be kind of a pointless investment. So, basically, compass plus map means we have the full floor layout with everything but the top secret room. So that's pretty awesome, I'd say. Very convenient. It's going to help us on these later floors to know if we want to spend any time exploring or if we want to just head straight for the boss. Unless, of course, we get Curse of Darkness where we couldn't see the map at all. So now I will go... Yeah, I'll play the blood donation machine. And this is the one reason that it might be worth it to take the ladder, just to get that one heart. But the ladder's worthless after this floor. There you go. Health up, speed up, 4 hearts of recovery. Didn't require any investment, really. Only have 2 cents, no big deal. So we're going to fight the mom fight now, and then we're going to teleport out. And hope that we got an angel room. Alright, red mom, this should be a pretty easy fight. Honestly, it would probably be easier not to cheese. Yeah, why don't I not cheese? Because I'm taking more damage this way. We're going to drop Blue Baby's soul, even though we can't get to an I am error room with the teleport item. As I explained, only telepills, nothing else can take you to it. That's nice. We just don't have that issue. So we're definitely going to be able to pick up our Book of Belial, which unfortunately we aren't holding to get a higher chance of a deal with Devil or Angel Room. And then, I mean, geez, this could change the run. More than likely, it's just going to be nothing at all. But no, we haven't taken red heart damage, so we didn't lose that chance, even though we took a bunch of damage. We're not taking a shot speed up under any circumstances, because, I mean, shot speed up's just not good. Teleported me almost where I wanted to go. Kind of. So at least we've got that going for us. And we're going to pick up our Book of Belial and hope for the best. The best of the best. There's pretty much, I mean, we've gotten a few beggars this floor. That's not a likely trend that'll continue. So, I mean, I could go kill Greed one more time, but I think that it's most likely just not necessary. I'd rather save my bomb for a potential Tinted Rock later or something. I don't know. We're going to want to use them against the heart. Moment of truth. Yeah, okay. We've got a bunch of health, so this is... Oh, God, it's Mom's Knife again. You can't keep doing this to me, game. I know no one wants to see Mom's Knife again, because I've had it for a bunch of episodes in a row, and Whore of Babylon is useless. That's not to say that it won't be useful later, but it's useless, and I'm not taking it. Not for 2 hearts. So I take nothing, just because there have been a bunch of Mom's Knife episodes recently. So I will spare you this time, and, you know, maybe I lose because of it, that's fine. I'm not here to win. Which I feel like I iterate more than often enough. But if I lose because of that choice, no big deal. We have good stuff, sort of. Sort of. More money, so now we're set for 1 beggar, hopefully. I mean, if we even find a beggar. We know that there are no end rooms besides this challenge room and the boss room, so I'm not going to spend time exploring this floor for any reason. There's just not one. So away we go. We do have 5 cents at least, so we can get an arcade on the next floor, which is excellent. Because again, you know, fortune teller machines, they're nice, because as Cain, or with the lucky foot, more accurately, we will always win. Don't want you. Okay, kill you with you, and then this shouldn't be too difficult, yeah. Thank you, Relic. I feel like the Relic hasn't been activating as often as it should. Which is interesting, I guess. Whatever. I'm still alive, so it's not the biggest of deals. It would always be nice to have more soul hearts, though. I should have pushed that into one of those rows of rocks. Because, of course, in the womb you can't tell tinted rocks from regular rocks, which means that if you can, you should just blow up every rock. Because, you know, then you get the maximum chances of tinted rocks. It's great. Of course, in my current situation, that does not work for me very well. Okay, no red heart damage, and we still have as much of a chance as we possibly can for a Devil Room or Angel Room. And hopefully that one contains something amazing. Chances are we won't get it, though, because we got one last floor. So we've got 25% of whatever that chance was, yeah. So we didn't, and that was our last chance to earn one legitimately. Now we'd have to teleport to it through the Curse Room or a Joker card or something. Boss Challenge Room, I've got no way of getting there. There's nothing I actually want in the library, and Sacrifice Rooms are terrible. So we can just head to the boss immediately. And so we shall, in fact. Fred, stop it. Nothing in there. We'll use our last bomb to go to this secret room. Maybe it's Transcendence or something. I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind that at all. That was really bad damage, and since everything does a full heart of damage, that was just not something I could afford too much. We are going to have a Book of Belial charge for the boss. I didn't even notice that I was going to get hit there. That was kind of bad as well. Come on, lump. Let's go to the secret room and see if anything interesting is up. Lots of money, no beggars. But I guess at least we're prepared for one. I don't know if we're going to make it to the chest this run. Oops, that was really silly damage to take. Of course, the It Lives fight should not be hard at all. It never is. It's never hard. It's a boss that you can handle with any level of health. Unless you get screwed by some enemy or another. I can't believe I got hit by something. Let's use our last bomb here. That was really poor placement, but it didn't matter, because, of course, still hit, because of the larger blast radius. Hey, stop it, stop it, you. Book of Belial, we don't have a bomb to continue using that strategy. Unfortunately, we haven't had too many bombs this run. But we do have reasonable damage output thanks to the Curved Horn, the Book of Belial, and having 2 familiars. And the slowing is excellent as well. Note that the slowing only takes effect on Larry Jr. when you slow the face. You must slow the face. Okay. This is still taking longer than desirable, but we're going to make it work. I'm saving the Magician card for the Isaac fight, I guess. I don't know if we're going to make it through the Isaac fight. I don't know if we're going to find a better trinket, or not a better trinket, a better tarot card before the Isaac fight, and then we'll just not use the Magician at all. I mean, that could easily definitely happen. But who knows? Duke of Flies will be super easy. And indeed it was. Wow! Wow, I can't afford what I'm doing with my life right now. Repeated bombs is excellent because we don't have to worry about fighting the enemies or bosses. Chubb, for example, don't have to worry about it. Just stay away from it, and either it'll die when we kill It Lives, or It Lives will just kill it with a bomb eventually. So we get a half heart, and we go to the cathedral, even though everyone probably wants me to go to Sheol. I'll look in here because it's right here. Book of Sin, maybe that gives me something awesome. Well, I did need at least 1 bomb at somewhere along the line. Yes, there were 2 in there, but note that the charge is global, so we don't get 2 uses for 2 of the same item. We only get the 1. Little Gish is really useful against Gertie Jr. since it just stops it pretty much dead when it slows it. Great, and a full heart. That is just what I needed to see. This is... No! This is bad. I expected that to also hit me, honestly. I'm gonna go to the secret room with my only bomb. Might not be the best of strategies, but it is a strategy nonetheless. Could contain Pyro, but it didn't, of course. You know, Pyro would have helped a lot. 99 bombs, then I could fight Isaac entirely with bombs, and that would be a way better strategy because it'd do a lot more damage, and it would cause Isaac to shoot a lot less tears at us. Still, we can't, because obviously it didn't give us Pyro, but... a man can dream, can't he? Pestilence, easy room. If we could fight Pestilence every room from now on, I would not complain, because that would be something that I could continually win. Double Loki, not the worst, but I could definitely end up taking silly damage here. Only way for me to blow my way out of the room with a bomb would be to use a Boomfly, either intentionally or inadvertently, to blow open a door. And that's not the door that I want to leave through, so, you know, that's just not helpful, Mr. Boomfly. Mostly I'll try to use them offensively to damage the Lokis. Oh, that was kind of close. Okay, stop teleporting places. It's not helpful to the cause. The cause requires... oh, gosh. Okay, that Boomfly, you know, it's... oh, gosh. The cause requires you to kill Loki for me. Okay, there we go. That Loki should die very shortly. Maybe. Maybe it should die shortly. Okay, dodging. There we go. 1 down, and finally that makes this a lot simpler. Still, it's a slow fight, because my damage is less than stellar. We've only gotten Stigmata and Curved Horn as far as damage ups go, which is not a lot at all. Oh well. We'll make it work. Or, of course, we'll die trying, which I expect is more likely. Soul Heart helps me a lot. Another double Loki room. And I can't possibly bomb my way out of this room and into the boss room. I knew that would happen, and that's why I tried to dodge, but then it didn't help me. It didn't work. I didn't dodge successfully. So anyway, this is going to be another annoying, long fight. And we're just going to have to deal with it. Careful about dodging, because if I'm not, then I take damage. That's a pretty simple way to think of things. I mean, come on. Hey, if you dodge well, you don't take damage. Oh, but guess what? I took damage there because I didn't dodge well. Actually, I just put myself into a position where it was pretty much impossible to successfully dodge. It's not that it was impossible, it's just pretty much impossible. And that was just not good. That was not good at all. Well, let's just not die to Loki and I'll feel okay about my life. Well, more okay about my life. And sadly, Isaac is not a skill-based fight, so I couldn't possibly win this on, 2 hits with anything other than really good luck. And that's why it's poorly designed, but that's, that's a topic I've covered before. I don't need to cover it again. So now we use the Magician, we use this. And then we do our best to, well, oh yeah, Scapular, Scapular's a pretty cool guy. So that means we'll get another hit with another 5 seconds of Polaroid invincibility. That's excellent. I don't expect that to make the difference between victory and defeat, and yeah, there we go. Cube meat in there, and then back off. There's like no chance. Sadly, there's no pattern to this. It's all random and stupid and poorly designed, so I couldn't possibly just pull out some really good play and then win. So there you go, there you have it. That was the Cane run for the day. And, well, maybe next time we'll have some better luck. Regardless, I hope you guys enjoyed that episode. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.